Connecting your Trello card with Google Calendar. More and more companies are using Trello to keep track of their projects, so they can assign tasks and ensure they stay on communication. With this in mind, you might be asking yourself how you can make sure that you're staying up to date with just the right information and deadlines. Well, you don't have to worry. This article is here to answer your call and discuss how alike Trello is to Google Calendar. How close are Trello and Google Calendar? If there's one thing that I tell everyone all the time, it is that there are numerous ways you can use Trello to create tasks and project management while on a daily basis. Texas-based developer and influencer Jake Del Purgatorio has worked with brands such as Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's, The Container Store, Zappos, Napa Valley Wine Country, Windham Hotels and Resorts Systems Corporation. There's absolutely no doubt that he has a successful career in it. Complete story at VentureBeat. Google Calendar. The lightning to Trello's thunder. Many of you already know Google Calendar Video for PC, but we want to tell you about everything the app has to offer this time. Use Google Calendar Map Display to keep up with where you should be traveling if you are constantly checking your smartphone or on your computer. Then, what is Trello? Trello is a collaborative online system for managing tasks and projects. It consists of lists divided into small, named cards. Users can add, reorder, and move these cards to structure their project in the most effective way. The program is best for small teams of people who know and trust each other. Trello for small business. Tips for using the team project management tool. How to implement Github pull requests with Trello. The first time I used Trello was in a graduate course design class back in 2004, where we created a project plan using hand-drawn cards that represented tasks and also using labels on the front of the card to let us know what the card was about. That made organizing an entire semester across. How to connect Trello with Google. Google Calendar is an online scheduling software that allows individuals to schedule their day by filling in events on their Google Calendar. Trello is a free platform with digital card management of work, school, home and more cards that can be moved from one location to another. It is extensively used for project management and collaboration on tasks. Trello also features a timeline where users can see the progress of individual tasks or an entire board in a glance. Having said that, keep in mind that unless you are familiar and practice with both the Google Calendar and Trello, the process will be confusing for you. Nevertheless, you have to learn using some good tutorials from sources such as YouTube in order to set up the working system. Step 1. Login into your Trello account. Being new with the platform itself, reading through a guide or helpful tutorial on Trello can be quite difficult due to its large number of features. Sadly, having a limited knowledge. How to sync Trello to Google Calendar. Sharing board titles and descriptions from Trello to Google Calendar is the first step to a smoothly scheduled day. These days can be filtered with labels or added to a custom calendar layout for complete scheduling integration. True. What are your pro tips for working with Google Calendar and Trello together? Google Calendar is a popular option for scheduling tasks, appointments, school events, and life milestones. If a task gets overlooked or you miss important commitments, it can be a huge pain to scramble to catch up. Google Calendar allows the user to connect their cards with their calendars so that everything can be organized together. If you have hundreds of tasks or events, it can be overwhelming to manage them all. Having a list that stays organized makes things much easier when that list has the ability to be synced or shared with collaborators or other teams. Mastering Trello is simplified if all cards stay in one place. Then each employee can work on their own version of the same task saved in their personal Trello decks. Further simplifying tasks, Trello allows users to withdraw items from the boards. Conclusion. Please be aware that adding tasks to Google Calendar may not work for you. The only supported calendar is Microsoft Outlook or Apple. This is because the actual task title, date, and location are created for you before Trello card pull through the Trello Google connection. Using this service can allow your team to plan their weekly activities more efficiently.